Hello, welcome to the stream. I don't know why, every time I start stream, I'm always a bit nervous, because I'm always like, I have some goals set in mind for, like, what I want to do, but, like, and, you know, it always ends up being, like, I get in a flow state, and I'm like, oh, I'm just doing the thing, but I'm always nervous that, like, I'm not going to know what I'm doing, or, like, anything like that. I don't know why I brought that up. Anyway, hi, welcome to stream. Goals for today are, I guess that's the reason why I brought that up, is I want to work on the roads a bit more. So, all I did really off stream was I, duplicated these houses. I don't know, this isn't the exact layout I want it to be in. I just kind of wanted to see what it looked like, just to have more of a fuller, neighborhood going on here. And you can see I adjusted the model of the houses a little bit. We'll get to it. But yeah, I want to work on the roads more. I don't fully know how to do that. I want it to be a landscape spline. So what I mean by that is if I go into landscape over somewhere, splines over here, I can add a spline and then I can basically draw a track across the landscape and turn that into the road mesh. And then if I do anything to adjust the landscape, so if I like start sculpting it, you know, raise the height, make some hills, do stuff like that, the road should conform to it. So that's basically what I want to do, but we might have to pop into Sweden, otherwise known as Tutorial Land, to really get that going. I always hate when I have to do that on stream, because I'm like, I don't know how long it's going to take and all that, but, anyway, it's no big deal, it's fine. Yeah, so I updated the houses a little bit. I also added these, like, quote-unquote little garages. I might get rid of these, because there's a different way I want to go about doing it, but, I wanna do a bunch of stuff to the house generator anyway. You can see I have a like little to-do list here. In big letters it says porch toggle. I'll get to that. I want to make it so that you can only toggle between a first floor and a second floor, because I don't think any of these houses are gonna have a third floor anyway. And if I do it like that, then I'll be able to control more what goes on the first and second floor separately, and I won't have to worry about anything above that or anything like that. I was thinking I might want to like toggle between two different lengths. So for example, let me just put a house in real quick. There you are. I was thinking of, like, having it so it can only be of, like, what did I have it set to? 6 and 4. This is 4. And then I'll just give it some depth real quick. So this is 4. This would be like a small house. You can, like, put the door over here. And then you can also give it a second story. And a length of, like, 6. Which would be like a longer house that would be more suited for like flats. So it would be like that. I was thinking of only having these two lengths because I would be able to actually create designs for what I want the front of the house to look like. So I could have a bit that like sticks out or whatever. But I'm honestly not sure if I want to go through with doing that. Because I think there might be a better way of doing it. I'm not fully sure. I'm just going... talking through my ideas. Another thing too that would benefit only having two lengths is I wouldn't have to scale the roof. So you can see I added these like edge beams going along like that. And they work great, except for when it's at an angle like this. When I scale it in the horizontal direction, the beam scales in the horizontal direction as well, so it's not uniform to the rest of the beams. It kind of gets like stretched, which that is what the siding is doing as well, but it's not as noticeable because the texture kind of hides it better. But like, I don't know if I wanted to do like a roof texture too. Well, it wouldn't really be noticeable there either. But point is, I could have like a better roof design, which would be the third point on this list, which is to have different roof styles that you can like toggle between. Again, I'm not fully sure if I want to go through with that because I don't know. I could just like do a better way of having these beams, but I mean that's for later. Second floor height is adjusted with no overlap. So as you can see, when it's adding the second floor, and this is something I'll probably do tonight, when it's adding the second floor, it's only... I'm sorry. When it's adding the second floor, it's kind of putting it inside the mesh of the first floor. And I noticed this when I added these beams. So this is the top of the first floor, and then this is the bottom of the second floor. So I need to adjust the height of the second floor so that it's more in line with that. And I also might want to do these beams better, but that's for off stream, because even if I do align it, then the beams will start to overlap and it'll be a nightmare. I want to make it so that windows can't spawn next to each other. And where's an example of that? Right here. See how the windows are just like right next to each other like that? That's not like natural for how a house looks, because there's usually like 1 or 2 windows per room of each house. If a room even has windows in the first place. Then even if a room does have 2 windows, they're not like next to each other like this. They're usually on like opposite walls. So this doesn't really make any sense. And I tried multiple different ways of adjusting this, and I just couldn't get it to work. So that's something I want to work on as well. Better edge beams with textures. That's what I mentioned. Like if I get this aligned, I don't want the beams to like intersect with each other. And a really big text, which it's not bigger because it's more important. It's only bigger so that it lines up with the rest of the text because OCD. But I want to add a porch toggle. So I want to design a porch, probably 4 units wide, that goes just like in the front of it like centers itself in the front of the house. So the porch would be like, well, it'd be like 4 units wide. It'd probably be like a meter up. And it would also have its own roof that like sort of sticks out as well. So if I align the height of the second floor, that would give me more room to like do something like that. And I think that would add a lot of detail to these houses as well. If like some houses had porches and some didn't, I think that would be pretty cool. But that's just to do for the house generator. What I want to do now is I want to work on these roads. And if I start the game and I just like walk around, if I do that FPS, okay, yeah, it's literally just because I'm streaming that it's dipping down to like 60 frames per second, whereas normally it's at like 120. Adding more of these houses didn't dip in the frame rate, whereas if I were to actually build these houses like with like each house piece like 1 by 1 building it, it would probably tank the frames per second, because what the house generator is using is an instanced static mesh. What that means is it's pulling from one static mesh instance, and it's just copying that to make what you see as the houses, instead of creating new static meshes for every single wall. So it's not affecting the frame rate. I can have a huge like neighborhood, and it'll be cool. And the reason why the houses are white, whereas they were like more of a beige color before, is just because when I added the beams, I added a new material, and then when I dragged the model into Unreal, it couldn't find a material to replace the new material that was created, so it just reset it to its default materials. So that's fun. But yeah. Let me just... I'm just gonna get rid of all these roads and sidewalks. And there's a lot here. I just copied and pasted all of these to make the 3 roads you see there. So, goodbye. We can delete these as well, because, you know, it's fine. So the only objects that we have here are the houses, which are stored in here. So, and we can probably hide that as well. We don't need that. Yeah, so that's you know, enough talking about what I want to do. Let's start actually doing stuff. Landscape. I'm just gonna kind of wing it, and then if I can't figure it out, I'll go to Sweden. If I control and then click, yeah, it adds a spline. I could just kind of do that, and then I could adjust the positions of these. So, ooh, but that's not what I want. So if I do like that. See, the problem is this landscape is so big, and it's taking the coordinates from the landscape itself. So even though around, like, I think, like, right here is 0, 0, according to the landscape, where this is at, its coordinate, what is it? 23,854? And I'm like, that's not a good unit of measurement. Like, I can't do anything with that. I'll just put that there for now. And then I want to copy this. And then over here, just want to paste that just so it's aligned straighter. Yeah. That should be good. I mean, yeah, that's good. Mesh. Road assets. Will this work? Okay. No. Cool. We might have to dip into Sweden here. So it's really not... That's just the mesh at the control points. So, okay. Okay. That's not what I want. Cool. To Sweden. I'm just gonna pull it up over here. Unreal, landscape, splines, road. Give it to me. Alright, he's making the road, he's doing all that, yada yada. He's making the spline, he's doing that, and okay. I should probably maybe drag you over here so that you could see it. Segments. So it selects all the segments. Okay. Where's that at? So segments. Spline meshes. There it is. Bam. There we go. Alright, it is the wrong direction. Yep, that is the wrong direction. Through overrides. Center horizontally. Yeah, no, that's fine. Center adjust, scale. Oh, forward axis. There we go, that's better. Alright, cool. Already, that's a better way of doing the roads. So if I were to just say, for example, do that. Oh, it's actually adding a new road over here. Okay. Yeah, let me just go ahead and do this real quick. There we go. Actually, instead of doing that, I wonder if I can just literally... I can just literally, like, duplicate that. And, like, drag it over. That'd be nice. Oh, boy. Can I even edit this? Select all segment. Not giving me the option to move it. Control points. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's weird. It had it set to scale and not move, which is very weird. Alright, is it as easy as just... No, it's not. Of course it's not. I can't just hold Alt and then drag it and then have it expect it to duplicate. Cool. Because I don't... The reason why I would want to do it like that is, so that the roads would align with each other, and I could just drag it across the Y-axis and just have it be aligned like that. So how do I duplicate you? If I select all segments, that's cool that I can add multiple spline meshes in case I want to, like, do a sidewalk as well, and then adjust the center so that I can offset it. That is actually pretty cool. Duplicate to Google. Duplicate. Oh well. Unreal. Landscape. Spline. Landscape. Duplicate. Spline. Duplicating landscape splines. Just Control C, Control... Okay, cool. This is a lot easier than I expected. Select. Just Control C, Control V. Yeah? Well, it left 2 control points here. But they're not connected. To Google. Unreal Landscape Spline connect to control points. Select one, control left, click the other. Gotcha. Boom. Boom. Thank you. And then select them both, Control C, Control V. Drag you over. Even if they're not, like, centrally aligned with the alley here, like, I'm not as worried about that, at least. So, okay, there we go. So, let's select all segments. And let's do... Add a landscape spline mesh. Bam. Bam. We'll do the same over here. There we go. Alright. Looks good. So, in order to make, like, these junctions, I actually made a mesh for a three-way road like that. So actually, what I want to do is I want to select all these, and I actually want to uncheck scale to width, just so it's the actual scale of the road, and then I'm going to do that for all these. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. I didn't have time to do anything. There we go. And then with you, I'm just trying to see. Okay, so it connects here. So I could just kind of drag it, line it up, make this snap differently. Oh, I need that. Thank you. There we go. And then that's not lined up. It lines up like that, right? Am I correct? Am I correct in my assumption? Apparently not. Apparently I overshot it. Drag the gizmo over. Thank you. You're supposed to go like that. Right? One more? One more, perhaps? Like that? Are you lined up? Are you lined up, Mr. Krabs? It's lined up... Okay, it is lined up vertically, at least. There's some good news there. I'm just trying to see... It doesn't have to be exact, I know, but, like... I'm stubborn. Let me have this. That'll be fine. Okay, cool. Let me change the snapping. And then we'll just duplicate this. Line you up. And line you up over here. Then... yeah, I mean, that's all good. Over here, that's all good. Alright. So now what we do is we go back into landscape. We'll add down another control point, and then we'll just make a road that goes here. And then let's add in the mesh. Line it. That. Perfect. Then we just gotta line this up. Why is it like rotated? Wait, why is it rotated like that? Oh, these aren't aligned. Oh, come on. It's just literally okay. Gotcha. I just gotta. What kind of goofy song is this? Oh, this is. Oh, yeah, it's the ending to Bowser's Fury. It's like the cutscene. That's right. It's a very goofy thing. Okay. I need to turn off the snapping here. Hopefully... I mean, honestly, I could probably just... try to drag you... yes, we got some Xenoblade, let's go! Drag you like that. And then no one will notice. It's perfectly fine. Wait, what'd I press? What'd I press to make it align like that? Wait, huh? Wait, huh? Oh, pressing R aligns it. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Well, cool. Neat. Alright. So now we can just kind of do that. Oh, these are farther apart. I see. I see. Kind of drag you out like that. There we go. And then bam, bam. There we go. There we go. Now we got something going here. Yeah, we got some roads. Let's go. And it didn't even take that long either. And it looks nice. Like, it's a third-person game, so you're not gonna get this up and close to the texture. But like, it looks fine. It looks great. Let's add in the sidewalk, because I think that's a thing we can do if we just take a little sippy. Add a new spline mesh. And let's add in the sidewalk. Let us not scale to width. Oh. Ugh. Oh, what's it doing? Why did the road tiles get misaligned? Oh! Oh, is it like alternating? Huh? Ugh, okay, that's a problem then. I want to remove all element. Delete. Oh, then what do I do? Because, like, I want to use this same spline to do the sidewalk as well. What if I... Alright, to Google. On landscape spline, road and sidewalk. Alright, this... two different meshes. Multiple spline meshes on one landscape spline. Uh-huh. But it seems in the landscape spline, I can't have two meshes in the same spline segment. I can choose multiple, and it'll randomly choose between them, but not display both at the same time. You should be able to create a blueprint that will allow you to switch between the two mesh options. Tutorials are creating a blueprint for spline generator. Okay. I think, is this going to be like... Is this a tutorial for... like creating a spline blueprint? Because if so, will it conform to the landscape? Let's find out. Okay. Yeah, he's adding a spline component blueprint.
Custom active blueprints in that scene.
Which honestly might be better, but yeah, he's showing how it works. Cool.
So we can choose which static mesh we want to.
So, as directed by the spline, he's gonna add a mesh component to it. Doing that off the construction script. Yeah. So he's using rocks as an example. Okay. Yeah? What are we doing plants for?
Should now be affecting
Oh,
the
okay,
climate.
cool. Yeah, huh?
We had
Oh, okay.
Hi. Uh,
He's just okay. So he's not even answering my question,
otherwise your character is going to collide differently to what's being.
right?
I think this could be
Yeah, that's just one mesh.
have
Unless it is multiple meshes and I'm just skipping too far. Man, I don't know. Just gonna keep searching. How to create a road and road mesh for landscape spline. Yep. He's just modeling it. And then he has the sidewalk within the mesh of the road. He's doing a road with like guardrails as well. Okay. Yeah, that's a blueprint. No, he is using the landscape. Okay. Okay. Anyway. Gotcha, that's fine. Let me take another sippy. Okay, let me add the other side. Quick. I'm just gonna duplicate these and just drag them over. Make sure they're aligned properly. There we go. Even if there is like a little bit of overlap, that should be fine. Oh, and I gotta rotate. Well, 100. Oh, I turned off snapping for that. I forgot. I'll do it over here. 180. We just drag you over here, and then I might have to realign them. Do all of them first, and then I'll do them by one. So I'm not even gonna pay as much attention to fine details. And that already looks good. Okay, cool. So now I have to duplicate these. Them over. Like that. And then just realign these. Do that they look good. Okay. Looks pretty good. Alright. That was easy enough. There we go. Oh, also, let me do that. There we go. Now you can see the name of the song there. Alright, let's just take a walk down this road real quick. So eventually, so I was thinking like maybe I would like add a curb or something here, but like I like the idea better of just the road just like leading into the grass, and then I was gonna like maybe paint in a blend of the road material and like some dirt or along the side here, or like maybe have some like weeds growing or something. And then there's gonna be like a little bit of a space here, and then the sidewalk you go down. Or I could do this. I could like, well, how would that work? Well, I would I'd have to look up reference. But a lot of houses here have like a trench that I could like sculpt in. Yeah, shift. I could like camera, please. I could like sculpt in a trench. And then like I'd sculpt back up like where the driveway is. And then honestly I probably wouldn't even need to worry about adding a sidewalk. Because like most roads that are like this usually don't have a sidewalk in the first place. And like I wouldn't worry about being like too perfect with it or anything. Just there we go. Yeah, let's see, I'm just trying to think. No, I do want to fix that, the house, the second floor issue, where it's, like, intersecting each other like that. We'll work on that real quick. So, I updated the house blueprint kind of a lot. Like, it's the same exact code, but I just organized it better. So, and I almost want... I already did a whole stream where I just worked on the house blueprint, but I do kind of want to redo it because I want to do it in a different way. So basically, what I would want to do is, instead of, like, using a for loop for the height, I would just, like, use a variable, like a boolean, to be like, does this house have a second floor? And then just do it based off that. Just, like, add a new instance. Or add, like, whatever to the for loop that's already there. So I do want to go about doing that in a different way already. I feel like maybe these houses are a bit too close to the road? Let me get rid of all these garages here, because, like, I added these garages, quote-unquote, to be like, this is vaguely how I want the houses to be spaced apart from each other. So now that I kind of got that sense of spacing, let me just... I don't really need these anymore. And there's that one that's, like, intersecting with the road. Let's see, is that all of them? Oh, there's that sneaky one. There's that one. Oh, there's that sneaky one. Couple of clever little sneaks we got going on here. I think that's all of them. Just trying to think, if I was like driving down here. Yeah, I think these are too close to the road. Let me just see what it looks like. You know what, let me add... Is there a player start over here? There is. Let me get rid of it. Or, instead of get rid of it, let me just drag it over here. Because I'm going to use this street as a sort of like my guinea pig street. Be like, I'm going to make changes over here and just see how it looks. I think it's like that. That feels better. Like, now they have a bit more of a yard, right? And then, like, I actually got some trees that we could just kind of slap in here. Where are you? Mega scans. Wait, where is it? European. Here we go. Geometry. I don't think these would be the kind of trees that, like, you'd really see in a residential area like this. No, we gotta be patient. Gotta wait for Unreal to behave. I don't think I want to use these trees anyway, because they do tank the performance, like, really badly. Come on. Are you crashing? Are you upset? Yeah, like I said, I tried, because I wanted to, like, practice making an environment. So I just, like, went on a tutorial and was like, how, like, I just want to make, like, a forest environment, for example. And, I did that. It was like a 2-hour-long tutorial, and I learned a lot from it, and I used, Megascan's trees. Oh. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You good, buddy? Oh, there we are. There you are. Hey, oh, baby. You have no leaves. Okay, okay, there we go. Oh, you are huge. And like I said, I don't think I want to use these trees specifically. My goodness, this is a huge-ass tree. Sorry. Let me just walk up to it real quick. Maybe I'd, like, instead of that tree, I'd want to use, like one of these, maybe. Oh, it's gonna... Okay, cool. But yeah, I was, I made the forest out of, like, Megascan's trees and stuff, and, like, even the most optimized I could make it, on the high scalability setting, which is a setting lower than the default, which is epic, it was still running at, like, 40 frames per second. And, like, I had no other programs open or anything like that. The reason for that is these trees use, like, 8K textures. There's so much, like, intricate detail to them. And they sway in the wind. They have that, what's it called? Global position offset node in the material editor. There you are. Yeah, they have that in the material editor. So, yeah, you can see. And, like, these trees actually look, like, really cool. Yeah, you can see they're, like, swaying in the wind like that. But yeah, that really like tanks the performance like incredibly. So wait, where is the... Huh? Paul? It's gone. Where did it go? It went to the back rooms. Try re-adding it. Okay, that was weird. Yeah, this is very clearly like a forest tree, not like a... Like, I'd have to look up, like, what kind of trees do people have in, like, their front yard? Well, that's something I'll probably do later, because I'd have to, like, find it on Unreal Engine Marketplace and do all that fun stuff. So yeah, I think that's the, distance I want the houses to be at. I see. Okay. Yeah. I want to get rid of these. And then... There we go. And then... duplicate these over here. There we go. So now they're further away from the road. They have more of a yard. And yeah. There's probably going to be like over here. We might want to add like a white picket fence or something. Yeah, let's see. What else did I really have in mind? I didn't really have... I was mostly just going to work on the house generator again, but like I said, I already did a stream where I like focused mainly on that. I don't want to like do it again, you know. I think I might just, honestly, I think I might just end it and just work on this off stream. Yeah, because let's see. I want to do everything that's on this to-do list over here. And that involves, I just want to completely rework the house generator, doing it a different way. And that would also involve doing like modeling work and stuff, which I don't really feel like doing at the moment. I'll mostly just focus on getting the house generator to work differently. And then let's see, what else would I have to do? Really, what I would want to do is add sidewalks. I still want to add sidewalks because I also want to no, I almost wonder, I might have to look this up, but well, I do want to still have like garages for these houses as well. That'll probably be included in the house generator. I'll have like a little garage that spawns like next to it. Trying to think. So sidewalks, garages added to the house generator, and trees. Sidewalks, garages, and trees. And then after that is when we build up more of this map. And we do more bigger things, like we'll model like different buildings, and like we'll add a park, and we'll do stuff like that, which shouldn't be too hard. But yeah, thanks for watching. I will be back on Tuesday with hopefully a lot more progress made. So yeah, take care, and I'll see you then.